The PaK-36 was the standard German anti-tank gun when war broke out in September 1939. At the time of its introduction 3 years earlier, this Rheinmetall-designed weapon was as good as any other in the world and perfectly acceptable for its role as it was then envisaged. While service in Poland did little to cause the German army to question its effectiveness, its poor performance in the Western campaign against the heavily armoured French Char B and the British Matilda II tanks led to the ordinary trooper labelling it the Army's door knocker. It was extremely disconcerting for the crews of the PaK-36 to observe the shell from the Army's standard anti-tank gun simply bounce off the heavy armour of these machines. This was compounded by a repeat experience when in June 1941 the Germans first encountered the Soviet T-34 and KV-1. In both cases, the armour-piercing shells of the PaK-36 once more simply bounced off the heavy armour of the Soviet tanks. After this, its days as an anti-tank gun were numbered, even though it was more than adequate for dealing with the Soviet BT and T series of tanks. PaK-36 remained in service for many years, often being employed by infantry as a light artillery piece. Installation of an anti-tank grenade also extended its usefulness. It was also Rheinmetall who produced the 50mm PaK-38 anti-tank gun, which entered limited service in 1940. A number were on hand for the onset of the Russian campaign, where even they had difficulty coping with the new Soviet tanks. The PaK-38 was a well-designed weapon and served alongside its heavier stablemate, the PaK-40, until war's end. The most commonly encountered and effective purpose-designed German anti-tank gun encountered on all fronts from late 1941 onwards was the 75mm PaK-40. Although both Krupp and Rheinmetall responded to the Army's contract, it was the latter's weapon that became the mainstay of the anti-tank arm. One of the more unusual sequences of film, dating from 1943, illustrates a PaK-40 being towed by horses ridden by Cossacks. These famed riders of the steppe served in some numbers with the Wehrmacht, and it was their expertise with these animals that saw them pulling this anti-tank gun in this fashion. On most occasions, the PaK-40 was towed by a half-track or Raupenschlepper. The PaK-40 was, in essence, an enlarged PaK-38. It was an extremely effective weapon with a muzzle velocity of 2,600 feet per second that enabled it to penetrate 116mm of armour at 1,000 metres. It was the answer German anti-tank gunners needed on the Eastern Front, with the T-34 and KV series proving vulnerable to the type. It was found mounted on a number of self-propelled guns and also employed as a light artillery piece. Nicknamed the barn door by troops who used it by virtue of its heavy weight and cumbersome size, the 88mm PaK-43-41 was nevertheless a highly effective weapon. Reports from Russia stated that it could defeat Soviet T-34s out to 3,300 yards. Here is a rare shot of a PaK-40